Hi, I'm Sierra Alanis, and this is this week's ESN.
Good morning, Monarchs!
I'm Josiah Martinez.
And I'm Zach Welch.
And today is Friday, March 29, 2019, and here's this week's bulletin.
Students, pay attention when you are using the San Juan crosswalk and make sure to use the push button so the lights are flashing on the road as you cross. Again, push that button before you walk across.
Come by the library to submit a $1 donation to saving homeless cats and dogs. You will get your name on the Hall of Fame.
Well, that wraps up this week's bulletin.
Let's head over to Ryan and Hannah for sports.
Good morning, Monarchs. I'm Himalayan.
And I'm Ryan.
And here's this week's sport brought to you by Kirkman's VIP Pizza.
This past week in sports, the boys baseball team falls to the Bears at home 0-2. They go up against Hanford West on Tuesday night, getting a big win against them 13-0. Way to go, boys.
The girls softball team takes a loss against Selma with a 4-3 score. They play Hanford West on Tuesday night, playing a home game, but lose to Division I Huskies 2-16. Keep your head up, girls. You're doing great.
In dive, Heath takes second at Golden West High School Invitational with a score of 337-90, qualifying for Valley. Great job.
The boys tennis team traveled to Emmanuel High School on Tuesday and lose to them 2-7. Keep up your head up, boys. You're going to get them next time.
The track team did an amazing job in the Monarch Invitational this past Friday night. Way to go, Monarchs. They then hosted another meet with Emmanuel, Dinuba, and CBC doing an outstanding job.
All 7 teams of the CSL in golf came this past week to Exeter for the league tournament in the Exeter Golf Course. It should be noted that unlike other sports in high school, in golf, only to make top 6 golfers each week get to compete, making it very competitive. Before our giveaways, we would like to give a shout out to our VIP Monarchs of the Week: baseball, Jacob Acosta;
tennis, Alex Castro;
softball, Kate Coulter;
girls track, Tegan Bryant;
boys track, Dwayne Coleman;
golf, Sean Blake;
boys swim, Mason Berry;
girls swim, Aaron Herney;
diving, Garrett Heath.
Now for this week's giveaways, brought to you by Kirkman's VIP Pizza, where you can get 2 slices and a large drink for $6. Box of Destiny, please. This week's winners are
Sydney S. and Zachary D. Make sure you go collect your gifts in Miss Reed's office. That wraps up this week's sports.
Now back to you, Zach and Josiah, in the studio.
Hey Josiah, aren't you excited for this week's new spin office?
You bet I am.
Well, you're in luck because it starts right now.
Stanley just drank OJ out of my coffee mug and somehow didn't realize that it wasn't his hot coffee. So the question must be asked, is there no limit to what he won't notice?
What's a 7-letter word for purse?
Satchel.
No, it starts with an H.
Handbag.
Thank you.
Alright people, this month our Jupiter branch's profits are up 7,000%.
This clock is wrong. Bye everybody.
Bye Stanley, I love you.
Dear ESN, why is April Fool's Day a thing? It's the only time of year you could give people laxatives legally.
Hey, there's a new Let's Talk this week.
I wonder what it's about.
I don't know. We'll let Sydney talk about it.
According to the interwebs, there is 64 squares on a checkered board. Let's talk about that. How many squares are on a checkered board?
50. 24.
That is incorrect.
60.
52.
50. Wrong!
Like 23 or something.
64. 64. 64.
Some intelligent people! Well, that's it for Let's Talk. Over to Zach and Josiah in the studio.
Well, that wraps up this week's ESN.
As always, stay classy, Monarchs.
Monarchs.